Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime.
They kick off 4 games of series.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get across the 20, knock him down 23-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Kill! Hold on, son. Ready? Ready? Behind. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll throw it again. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 14-yard line.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Open man, downfield, it's Franklin. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Broncos first down.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, Broncos. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
More yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 more yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Hold on, set.
That is caught outright on the RPO. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. That is first touchdown of the new year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Chiefs nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Gray going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Pass is caught by Gray, right side.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and
in trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Cooper in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7.
the best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Open man is Royal. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he'll take it on in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his second TD catch of the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Back to the sideline and intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That is to Riley, open on the left. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Here's a 1st carry for their running back, and he'll get about 5. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. This one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
To return, it's Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it.
Middle.
Big snap on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down. Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Harvey. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
On 4th down, here's Nix. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
Mike 44. Pull left.
Throw it. Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hold on a second. Ready, go.
Zone read, a give to Harvey. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
7-yard gain. That's another Broncos 1st down.
Back to throw is Nix. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. For a Franklin, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got us.
And he will get into the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. If you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Gray gonna return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Forward for maybe a yard. Johnny Barron is there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Greenlaw. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Noah Graham. Touchdown, Denver. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Ray gonna return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Hold on a sec. Kill. Ready? Right here.
on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He'll throw it left and has his running back.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. First and 10.
And the first down on the Chiefs.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Nope, he's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And this will be recovered by the defense, but they will not be able to do anything with it. Time has expired, and the first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Meanwhile, Greg, a very nice return here. Good field position for this next drive. They'll start at the 35.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. And you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
The third quarter begins with a run. He gets free. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play, and it results in a big touchdown.
To kick off for Kansas City.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Dropping a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave and now you're turning on shore. What's it used to be a rinse when you're inside? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see some. Life is slowing down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You talk about those.
Oh, my son!
On first down, here's Nix to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
Kill!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And third down coming up.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third pass. The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
46-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. So, from 37, here's second and a couple. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long for Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down, so give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard
From the
pickup
46,
brings up
here's second down and 4. A run once more, that's Harvey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Ready. Pull out. Hey, motion.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Ingram able to get open, makes the catch. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Hey, kill.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Evan Ingram, touchdown Broncos. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Gray gonna return it. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Dade Barron is there to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. To throw is Mahomes. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
The running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Mahomes now on second down. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Here's Mahomes. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Yellow.
On second down, Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That his second touchdown tonight. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? To return, it's Henderson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Kill.
Second down. Nix. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up being complete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is third down. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 43, here's second and 6. Back to throw is Nix. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Down Denver. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Broncos 31, Chiefs 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Gray going to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Hey, 57.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's into the hands of Worthy. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Manoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Now it's Dobbins, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hold on, set.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Broncos. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Dobbins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through.
And he's in! J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Broncos 42, Chiefs 28.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Ray going to return it. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open downfield is Wiley. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They send the receiver in motion left. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So